In the words of Tolstoy, great works of art are only great because they are accessible and comprehensible to everyone. While anyone can look up pictures of the latest Pagani or Ferrari, the true experience is not just viewing it, but in driving it. So if that experience is reserved for only the world's most elite, how can us common proletariats feel the thrill of a modern supercar? Apex Motors wants to extend the opportunity to everyone with their affordable, all-electric Anti-Supercar. It's scheduled for production beginning in 2024. Though, as we'll see later, affordable is mostly a matter of perspective. Apex Motors describes themselves as a global sports car brand. They're based in Hong Kong, but their lineup of supercars was designed and engineered in the UK. That includes their debut track car, unveiled in 2019 and based on an already well-established platform. The Apex AP1 is derived from the Elemental RP1, a road-legal prototype race car made by the British company Elemental Group. The RP1 boasts a lightweight carbon fiber tub chassis, giving it a curb weight just over 1,300 pounds. It's typically powered by a turbocharged Ford EcoBoost motor, but Elemental and Apex announced they would team up to create a 400 kilowatt EV drivetrain edition, bumping power output to about 560 horses. Thanks to the instant torque, it can accelerate from 0 to 60 in a mind-boggling 2.5 seconds. Although the straight-line performance was greatly improved, a big concern about electric track cars is their range capability. On a regular daily commute, modern electric cars might be able to achieve 200 or 300 miles in one charge. But out on a racetrack, when pushed to their limits, that range will be significantly reduced. However, Apex says the AP1 will be able to lap the Silverstone GP circuit 20 times before needing a recharge, thanks in part to the low curb weight. Because their first car was named the AP1, it would be reasonable to assume that Apex Motors' second model would be the AP2. However, the Koenigsegg crushing halo car that they cooked up next was unfortunately named the AP0, a moniker that sounds more like a standardized exam than a work of art. But a supercar by any other name would drive just as fast, and the AP0 couldn't be any more clear about its intention to destroy hypercars at a fraction of the price. Inspiration for the AP0's exterior comes from what Apex describes as a cyberdragon. It combines elements of future tech with traditional styling. The entire car is around 14 feet in length, making it about the same size as a Porsche Cayman. But it's still plenty of space to cram in 3-part LED headlights, offset carbon fiber wheels, and scissor doors. The taillights were cleverly shaped into the Apex logo, so everyone you pass on the track will know exactly who beat them. The most notable aspect of this design is the structural carbon fiber fin rising from the roof of the car. Not only does it mirror the scales on a Dragon, but it also helps to integrate the LiDAR sensor into the roof, something that other self-driving cars are incredibly bad at. Because yes, the Apex will feature a whole suite of autonomous driving features. Sadly, details on this topic are pretty sparse, since the Apex Motors press area seems to have been derived from a casino website template, and they forgot to take out all the gambling placeholder text. Nonetheless, the company claims the AP0 will exhibit revolutionary driver assistance and connectivity, including the generation of real-time 3-dimensional maps, hazard detection, and over-the-air software updates. The company says all of this is to improve the driver-car connection and help keep the pilots safe, but not to detract from the driving experience. And remember, identifying a game you can play at crash gambling sites can be a bit of a challenge. Futuristic technology also extends to the interior of the AP0, with the unique addition of augmented reality. A holographic will project important data and graphics into the driver's field of view. This will include an AR driving instructor who will help learn new tracks and level up driving skills. If all of this sounds like a video game, well, that's exactly what Apex Motors was aiming for. They hope to tempt the next generation of driving enthusiasts with a gamified track day experience. In fact, the entire interior is tailored like a sim racing rig. The driving position places the pilot's feet at the same level as their hips, in a Formula 1 style layout. That's paired with a fine selection of carbon fiber and leather. But the main course is clearly the car's gauge cluster, which is a massive origami curved display. Everything is powered by a 90 kilowatt-hour battery pack, situated in the floor of the carbon fiber tub chassis. This lowers the AP0's center of gravity for better handling. Altogether, the car is said to weigh just 1,200 kilograms. The supercar has only a single electric motor powering the rear wheels, but it does make an impressive 650 horsepower, and it can accelerate this cyberdragon from 0 to 60 in as little as 2.3 seconds. Apex Motors originally planned to unveil the AP0 at the Geneva Motor Show in 2020. But the event was sadly cancelled due to global circumstances. The subsequent production date of 2022 has also been pushed back to 2024, as Apex continues to refine the car and work to bring it to the US market. The price for the AP0 has also been a moving target. Originally, the company hoped it would be able to offer the supercar at a reasonable price, more than your average Corvette, but far less than other EV hypercar competitors like the Rimac Nevera and Aspark Owl, both of which cost north of $1 million. This put the MSRP of the AP0 at around £150,000, or roughly $195,000 USD after conversion and fees. Although this is still far out of reach of us ordinary enthusiasts, some reviewers still hyped it up as a cheap alternative to the world of million-dollar Koenigsegg's. However, just as the release date has been pushed back, the price has also more than doubled since the car was announced. Most recently, Apex quoted a sticker of around $350,000. Does the AP0 still count as an affordable supercar alternative? Will we ever witness a truly attainable artistic expression in the supercar world? Let me know in the comments, and remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching.